speaking of immigration, Arnold Schwarzenegger was on The View yesterday. I haven't seen him in a while. He's just been like hanging out with his farm animals on his farm lately.
Well, he's got a new show out. His show, Fubar, is out.
Really? Like
it's great. It's
what
on
do you
Netflix.
mean? It's not a reality show. It's like a show.
It's a show about. He is a CIA agent who's retired, and he runs like a dry cleaner place, and his daughter's become a CIA agent, and he doesn't know, and she didn't know, and now they're stuck together, and the second season just came out. It's great.
It is. It's really good.
It's so awesome.
I liked him before he was a politician. I kind of wish he would have never been a politician. You know,
I was there when they recalled Gray Davis, and Gray Davis made knee-jerk reactions, and he wouldn't be recalled today, Gray Davis. Back then, there was a sway to really get rid of Gray. Arnold came in. I think he wanted to be a more conservative libertarian, but, not get rid of the liberal insanity. And then the unions crushed him. They took away all his power. They neutered him. It became a supermajority. He was just a figurehead.
Yeah, he was.
And you know what? Gavin Newsom's a figurehead. They can overrule Gavin Newsom at any given time, and he can't stop him.
Yeah, talk about neutered. That guy is absolutely neutered. Ballless. Totally ballless. So he was on The View. Arnold was on The View. And Joy asked him about being an immigrant in light of everything that's going on. And I think that I'm pretty certain that she hated this answer. She hated it.
It's kind of a history that we have with immigrants in America. But the key thing also is at the same time that we got to do things legal. That is the important thing, So you got to do things legal. And those people that are doing illegal things in America and that are foreigners, they are not smart. Because when you come to America, you're a guest. And you have to behave like a guest. Like when I go to someone's house and I'm a guest, then I will do everything I can to keep things clean and to make my bed and to do everything that is the right thing to do rather than committing a crime or being abusive or something like that. So that doesn't really work in this country. So I think the important thing is when you become an immigrant, to think about, okay, I go to America because I want to use America for the great opportunities that America has in education, in jobs, creating a family, all of those kind of things. Then you have to think about, okay, if I get all of those things from America, then I have to give something back. You have a responsibility as an immigrant to give back to America and to pay back to America and to go and do something for your community for no money whatsoever. Give something back to after-school programs, Special Olympics, or whatever it is. Make this country a better place.
I can't figure that audience out. They're like,
one person wanted to clap. You hear that?
Who wanted to clap?
What you heard in the middle of, like, when you come here, you're a guest, and when you're a guest, you make your bed, and you do. And then one person went, "Oh, we're not supposed to clap here?"
I know, this is the thing. And then at the end, they're clapping like the sheep that they are, and then yet, like in another segment, they'll be bashing Trump on his immigration stance, which is precisely what Arnold is saying. He's agreeing with Trump. He's literally Trump in that segment. He's Trump. This is the thing. It's astounding. So, they hated every second of that because it's like he's basically saying, come in here and give back. Don't be putting your hands out and then do it legally because I did it legally. So many other people do it legally. And it's a slap in the face to everybody that does come in here and does it legally. You're diminishing what they do. Yeah. And I think we can
have a conversation about, okay, can we make it a little bit easier for people to come here on a work visa? Can we make it easier, rather than a random lottery, in some of these cases where can we do, let's have that conversation. That's what Congress should be doing.
Right.
But he's just saying, you come to this country, you don't just come here and just go, well, I'm going to crap all over everything and you guys clean it up because you're lucky to have me.
Yeah. I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with us being super selective and people coming here. I don't. I don't. I look at other countries. It's like, I've said this example before. Our oldest daughter has looked into, because they love Iceland. I don't know why. It's freaking cold there. But they love it there. They've been there like 3 or 4 times. They love it. She's like, let's see what it would take to move to Iceland. Because that's just the kind of person that she is. And it takes an act of God to be able to move if you're an American. And she's a successful, She does very well. Our oldest daughter does very well. Her husband does well. They're a great little family. And she's like, it's next to impossible to move to Iceland. Like, you have to make a certain amount of money. You got to do this, you got to do that. There's all these hoops you got to go through. They vet people to come into Iceland. I mean, they vet people. Why don't we do that? Why is it that we don't do that?
No,
we
the
kinda,
illegal aliens that come here, but the people that come here legally, it's
we don't vet them as hard as say in Iceland. I mean, what you have to, we don't say you have to make a certain amount of money. You have to do this. You have to be a certain kind of professional to get in here. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Some people would say that I'm a terrible racist for saying that, which is ridiculous because racism has nothing to do with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with being selective. To me, it's like, we're kind of full, and if you want to come into this awesome country because everybody wants to be here, what have you got to offer?
I mean, it costs a lot of money, first of all, to get to that point, and then you got to get through the lottery.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it's also an act of God. I mean, you've heard people that have been on the lottery for 20 years, and then some people first year they get. Mm-hmm. So and you can't just come here and say, "Well, I got no job." No, there's when I moved to Europe. I moved to Europe for a decade. The hoops I had to go through to do what I did. And I had a job, and I didn't have a job where it's like anybody can do that job. I had a job where I was going over there to play soccer, and it was it was crazy. The stuff I had to go through to get my work visa, had to show that I had a place to live, and had to show, you have to show all of these things.
Right.
You got to check in. Mm-hmm. And it was a bit of a lunacy. It was. Yeah. They missed something. So I flew to England. The consulate missed stamping something on my passport. I had to get on a plane after being there and go back, have it stamped, and then fly back again.
Fly back to, yeah. So I mean, I believe it. It's a pain, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the sort of, it sucks that somebody screwed that up and that you had to go through that and it was a pain for you. But at the same time, I'm okay with those sort of policies and procedures for immigration. I'm okay with it.
We should definitely do that.
Because we should do that.
Selling it to the highest bidder. Did you see 70,000 people have applied for his golden visa?
I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm good with that. If people want to pay to get into this country and then we benefit financially from that, I'm okay.
As long as we got to vet them. It just can't be you give me $5 million and then you want to come over here and blow our country.
Of course we vet them. Of course we vet them. We vet them. We go through. We see who they are, what they do. Are they going to contribute to society? What kind of jobs do they have? Totally okay with that. I don't know about you.
The vast majority. The reason that certain, like you see it in particular with convenience stores, is they want to bring their family here. So what do? They buy a convenience store. Therefore, you're able to bring your family over to help work in the whole 9 yards. Mm-hmm. And but you're contributing. You've got a business and you're employing people. I mean, they may be your family, but it's not just come on over and get lucky kind of thing.
Or come on over and put your hands out.
Yeah.
Which we just do not need more of that. We don't. Am I the only person who gets a 2 p.m. slump? Am I the only person? I hit a wall around 2 p.m., especially since we wake up at like 3 a.m. It's like pre-nighttime for me. So I don't want to drink coffee because that'll keep me up. And I hydrate and I take Healthy Cells Focus and Recall. If you guys are not taking this, it's awesome. This is my jam for a little energy boost in the afternoon. It's like a power boost of focus within 30 minutes. I get that. It has nootropics. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nootropics. It gives you mental speed and focus. It's good for your brain health. It has the equivalent of 11 pills put into this tiny packet of goo, which is really, really yummy, right? It's good stuff. It's peach flavor too, which I love it. And they're all awesome. I take the hair, skin, and nails, which is the only reason that my hair has grown over the past year and a half. I kid you not. It's the only stuff that's worked for me. You guys should get on the Healthy Cell train. It's awesome. It's the best way to take your vitamins. Use code CHICKS for 20% off your first order. That's healthycell.com/chicks. So try that. Healthy Cell. Do it.